Did you know that an enslaved black man was responsible for introducing inoculation to America? Onesimus introduced the idea of vaccination based upon the African practice of inoculation in Libya to help mitigate the spread of smallpox, thus saving lives. Onesimus was an enslaved African who introduced the concept of inoculation to America and helped save hundreds of Bostonians from smallpox in 1721. But his role has hardly been told. It began in 1716 when asked by his owner, prominent Puritan minister Cotton Mather, about a scar on his forearm. Onesimus described the basics of smallpox inoculation, a practice that was common in Africa and Asia, but relatively unknown in the American colonies. He explained that when the POS from an infected individual's pustules is inserted into the broken skin of an uninfected person, the person suffers a mild reaction but becomes immune. In the words of Onesimus, as transcribed by Mather some years later, people take juice of the smallpox and cutty skin and put in a drop. Mather shared the enslaved African's suggestion with physician Zabdiel Boylston, who went on to attempt the procedure on his son and then on other patients. Inoculation saved hundreds of lives, and the two men have gone down in history as the life-saving duo who took inoculation to the American colonies. The procedure eventually led to Edward Jenner's discovery of vaccination, which has spared millions of lives from disease. Onesimus, however, was all but erased from this story of medical triumph. It's not surprising, as this is an ongoing phenomenon for black people. Let's appreciate the millions of lives saved and still being saved through his discovery. If you didn't know, now you know. Shout to Biggie Smalls.